Welcome to the live. Today's topic is D-Mannose. It's fucking cute. It's my science ingredient that finally came. And I feel so warm. So now we get to find out if E. coli was part of my problem. And I think so, because I'm starting to feel a lot warmer, and E. coli does cause anemia. So, very, very exciting stuff. And I will probably have to pass out. What? I don't know, Fordwick, I don't know where that's coming from. And, so yeah, D-Mannose. This actually is a new type of product that will actually dissolve E. coli's Velcro bonds, Velcro type bonds. Okay, we'll just put up with Fordwick 45 for now. And, so yeah, we're checking to see if E. coli is part of my problem. The reason why maybe my hair is too toxic to me to grow it is still in question, and I won't know until it's solved. Oh, hey. Hey, Kiki. Haven't seen it in a while. Have you tried the dim? I was just thinking about that. Because I've just switched over to, okay, now I'm starting to feel really weird. Yeah, it's working. I think I did have a lot of E. coli then. It's just that it wasn't acting like a normal E. coli, an infection, that's why I missed it. I think it produces something called Shiga toxins, which are, if that was my problem, then I don't know why I'm still alive. So we're finding out now. Science experiment live in front of you. That was just really random abuse thrown out in the live. It was weird. Especially when I'm talking about science. Like, guys. Right, so I think that if this experiment works, and probably everyone should try this D-Mannose, just to make sure you don't have too much E. coli bothering you. It's possible. Apparently, I'm about to prove that not all E. coli infections act like the textbook version. So. Oh, okay, cool. I noticed a lot of PCOS activity on TikTok, and I have a lot of suggestions for these folks. There was, if you want to look it up on Self-Hack too, I think he has a few suggestions. Because, it's such an interesting condition to me. I've never been anywhere near it personally. But, it's just interesting. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, did you see the bearded lady on TikTok? I just went to the store and I was so hungry. I spent all my money on groceries. All of it. It's weird. I was like, what am I doing? But now I'm really, 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 really warm. Like, I'm really, really warm right now. Like, I'm warm. I'm warm. Feeling warm. I look fucking weird, right? Like, this is like a healing work. It is really interesting. She you know, I was misinformed about PCOS. I was. Over on Reddit for many years, people really held to the idea that it was just caused by being overweight. That was never true, was it? I can't believe I used to believe that, but I did. It actually can cause being overweight, but it really is a separate condition. I'm absolutely fascinated by it. And quite frankly, I'm really disappointed in Reddit, and I'm not sure why we kept making that mistake. So, but actually, you know what? I haven't really gone balls deep on that one yet, though. I probably will, though, at some point. Especially after, like, when I'm done fixing myself. I'll be doing other people's stuff, like, as best I can, probably. I like doing it, so. Does anybody have any burning questions? If this works, I'm about to hit, like, this period of creativity. It's going to be crazy. purchase some. What? Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, the bearded lady said the same thing. I had no idea. You bought local honey. I was gonna get some raw honey today. I forgot. I don't think they had any. I mean, I know where to get some local honey, but it's not at the grocery store. I'm gonna go there probably tomorrow. This is insane. Anybody else mad at Joe Rogan? Anybody? You want me to send me some? Oh, wow. Oregon honey. Now that is tempting. That Pacific sea salt too. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely go for that. Is it raw? It's raw honey, right? That'd be so cool. So yeah, I don't know if I was gonna spam the PCOS people, or once I did the work thoroughly, I was just gonna make a TikTok, hey Reese, and make a endocrinologist and the youngest person she's met. Yeah, okay. So that probably also means that you have the best shot at using one of these natural things. I really think that you should get that DIM, or just eat more Brussels sprout and broccoli, but also the DIM, just to see if it works. Because yeah, at your age, like anything that works will work faster and better. You have a really good opportunity to do quality science. It'd be really cool. Sometimes, why are we talking about? Oh, right. Sorry. I'm mad at Joe because he reneged on his, well, he did a really great podcast with, Chris Kressler. Kessler? No, Kressler. It's Kressler. Kressler. And then they got, like, dragged, they got paused by the vegans, or, like, they must have been threatened to do the second podcast. They had it perfect the first time. Their science was perfect in the first one. And then the vegans are like, no, vegan. Like, keep in mind, I lived in Berlin where they have a vegan jihad. I am 100% familiar with how dangerous these people are. They are just dangerous. I mean, especially since in the first podcast where they were disproving everything in the film, as they should be doing in the film, what's it called again? The stupid title of this fucking thing. Anyway, this stupid thing is on fucking Netflix now. God damn it. And, even they covered the news where, like, babies of vegans die randomly and stuff, which is extremely true. Okay? It does happen. We've seen infant deaths on a vegan diet. Okay? We have. Absolutely, it is monster seeds. And, what did they threaten him with? What would you threaten Joe Rogan with? Poverty? He got a lot of money. He already pisses people off. He's never been afraid to say something. He's never been afraid to have a guest on that's controversial. How did this happen? And my theory is Game Changers, stupid title. And I just saw it on Netflix yesterday. I was like, nope, I'm not watching. I'm not clicking on you. No chance. If I ever actually watch it just to laugh at it, I will pirate it. I'm not giving them a legitimate click. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, this shit is full of pseudoscience. Somebody even tried to talk me into it yesterday, and I got really tired. And what people need to know, first and foremost, is that James Cameron has sunk millions into pea protein. He's invested. It's a conflict of interest, and that's like the main thing you need to know. So what do you threaten Joe Rogan with? Nothing. My theory is nobody threatened him. It was a little bit of peer pressure and the fact that he's on Bacopa. Now, Bacopa reduces your dopamine in a certain way. It's almost like an antipsychotic, like the worst, but those are always bad. It reduces your dopamine in a certain way. It reduces your theory of mind and sense of self. So it just makes it really easy to talk him into something. So the only person in that room you can actually trust is, of course, Kressler. Who the fuck is Shaun Baker? What are you talking about? I'm crazy about James Cameron, I know that name. I know Shaun Baker, but I just don't, in general, because I was raised a WASP to spell things properly, I look down on Shawn's with W's. It's so dumb. It's like if you got named Shaun with a W, I'm pretty sure your parents are retarded. I'm gonna have some snootiness from my heritage. Okay? And that's definitely in there. No problem. Because veganism, it's like a new. I've seen it, you know, when I saw a lot of veganism in Berlin and a lot of groups and stuff, they do have that look in their eyes, man. Like the really toxic kind of religious look. Not a legit religious, like not the actual, like, anything actually spiritual, but like this scary thing. It's a carnivore diet, MD, but I don't want to go full carnivore either, dude. I need chlorophyll. I'm not eating colors. I eat green things too. Okay, I'll take a look at it. I'm sorry, Moses Seeds. I just can't take a Shaun with a W seriously, okay? Look, I'll take a look at it. But I don't know. I'm not making any promises because he's a Shaun with a W. I have prejudices. They do exist. Okay. There aren't very many of those. Shaun with a W is on there. A few other ones. It was like that creative Ebonics spelling. I probably don't care. I think we all got used to that with Condoleezza. And now we're just like, whatevs. But a Shaun with a W, I'm still prejudiced. That's right, Warward clothing. Yes, there's nicotine in my vape juice. We're currently sitting at 12 milligrams per milliliter. Anyway, yeah, so I can feel this working this whole time. Yeah, but how? Just, no, we have to have nuts and leaves and stuff. I'm not doing that. Yes, I eat a lot of meat. And yes, I love meat. And I will talk up the merits of meat to anyone who will listen. But I'm still going to be eating some spinach. I'm still going to be eating pickles. I'm still going to be eating cashews. I am still going to be eating olives. Yes. And besides, if I'm right about this E. coli, then this solves it. Then no amount of meat was going to get me to this effect. D-Mannose, I don't think this exists anywhere naturally. Like, at all. Okay. Well, I currently love Bison Blackberry. Yeah. I'm just paleo. What's that guy's last name again? Mendes? What was that? Baker, sorry. Okay, there's a ton of info. Okay, cool. I'll take a look at his info. But I've just talked myself, like, into a stupor. Going on rants. I really just hate Shaun with the W's, man. I can't stand it. Like, when I met Tom Segura, his cameraman, as many of you know, is called Shaun. And so the first thing I said was how you spell it. And he spelled it with a U, and I'm like, oh, okay. Because if he said W, I was about to be out of there. I'm not making this up. Because I was already having such difficulties that day. Girl, you after my own heart. He can change his damn name. I have my principles. Everything tastes different. Everything tastes different today. Can you help a new med state patient? What does that mean? How funny was Tom? I did not know they sold out like that. Oh, okay, well, I didn't see all of the show because things were so upsetting that I was actually pacing around the casino. As you know, I don't know how many people here have actually seen the live stream. It's up on YouTube of the live stream I did halfway through, but I was mistaken for a horror the entire time because the retarded casino people thought that Bang Bus was real. So it was very upsetting. And basically, what I did was I saw somebody with a coffee, right? The coffee wasn't there at the place, it was around the casino, it was actually free. So I paced around. And I didn't actually see the whole show. At one part I really laughed. I think I'm not supposed to say it because it's on Netflix later, right? Or something. I wouldn't do them like that. Yeah, it was bad. So I did this live stream and halfway through because I was really upset. I was pretty dead after that. Plus I got that virus from him that he had at the time, which was an extremely hepatotoxic virus. It really hit my liver. This must have been where it incubated, and I was like dead. So I really done wore myself out that day. I really did. I wore myself the fuck out, and it's not even my fault. I like how you guys were talking to each other in my live stream. It's actually kind of entertaining. Canada won't ship to you. Makes sense. Oh, that's why his name is that. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I feel like today is the first day of the rest of my life. If this science works. I also just bought like a lot of meat. I eat these wheat seeds. I recognize that. Yeah, I figured it out. But I just took me a sec. I was thinking, for some reason I thought you guys were talking about mushrooms, but that's just because I've been thinking about mushrooms. There actually is Missouri. There actually is a place in Vancouver that if I send them bank transfer or bitcoins, they will send me magic mushrooms of like this crazy variety. They're called golden teachers. So I was thinking about it. But I guess I just realized I just blew too much money at the grocery store to do that this week, so maybe next week. Fucking idiot. Does anybody have any bitcoins? I don't know how to do that, but I always wanted to figure it out. Because I want some golden teachers. Oh yeah? What kind? Okay. They have 3 kinds on this website. It's called Wonder Farms. And they have golden teachers, penis envy, which is only available in capsule form. And I forget what the first one was, but it's supposed to be more visual. Turn into a transgender alien, like from Animorphs. Well, that's what you get for reading Animorphs. That's what you get. Okay? This is what happens. I read something on Reddit. Somebody was talking about how weird those books got in like their later years. It sounded fucking insane. Cyanescence. I'll take the cyanescence. Ooh, azurescence. Ooh. Ooh. Those both sound like blue mushrooms. I don't know which kind of blue I feel like picking. Say cyan. Totally. I can't decide whether to make another coffee or pass out. This is a Kaboo problem. Teachers. So yeah, they sell them in both capsule and regular mushroom form. So I was gonna order 3.5 grams for 35 Canadian bucks. You know, I'm a lot less like desperately starving now that I handled my calcium problem. Yeah, I was a kid once too, and I saw the Animorphs books at the library, and I just didn't ever feel like it. I thought they looked so disturbing, really. I mean, because of the really disturbing is the word. From what I see on Reddit, they were disturbing. That's cool, Moser seeds. Okay, so magic mushroom. Increase the brain connection. Sorry, increase the connections between brain regions. I misspoke. And I should like to ensure that my brain is made of all the right things before I start increasing the connections. Stop trusting Kaizen. Oh Jesus, they had a show? Wow. I'm actually slightly paranoid. I don't think this will happen. But Shaun with a U was filming me when I was there, when I met him. I'm not getting into Netflix thing. I'm like, is that bad? They pay me? I don't think they're going to pay me for it because they didn't ask to film me before I was being filmed. So, probably not. I was also talking shit. Oh man. I won't get paid. I'm okay. Alright, first one's free, guys. Fine. It's okay, because since I got my calcium needs sorted out, I don't mind starving, actually. It was just like, when you're really low on calcium, you're fucked. That's what's up. It was like a couple of months ago, I was always like, so freaked out when I run out of money for food. And now that I have the calcium problem handled, so I got these really good, like, algae-based calcium supplements with vanadium and both K vitamins and some other things. And that sort of rebuilt like my calcium base, and now I'm fine. Am I the birth of Christina Stewart? I'm actually not. I know how she found me though. She found me through I was friends with that J&J Grammy, that really old lady with the really deep smoker's voice. And she was featured right before me on that podcast. So that's how she found my TikTok for sure. She's still going, J&J Grammy. She doesn't post as much anymore. Like, her problem was she always was taking comments seriously. And she would react to them and like make a TikTok reacting to a comment. And it's just very unbecoming. So for a while, I kind of felt like I'm following her because I didn't like it. But then I kept following her because I like her. So. I don't know. How did Christina get into TikTok in the first place? I actually don't know. Is it because of PewDiePie? am a little bit. I just took this, Dave. It's to see if E. coli was a part of my problem, and it would appear to be true. And I'm about to fall over into repair mode. I took 6 of these. It says take 2 capsules twice daily, so I just took a bit of a mega dose. But I know the science behind it, so I know that that's not dangerous. Because E. coli, it grabs onto your tissues with little Velcro hooks, and this just dissolves the hooks. It doesn't actually kill the bacteria, it just dissolves the hooks in it so it can't hang on. So it's not that dangerous. Somebody just slept. They're like, no. What was it? Oh, thanks, Tony. Yeah, I've made a few other hits since then. Like my little baby carrots TikTok was a comparable TikTok. It did really well on TikTok. I asked Josh Potter if he understood that I was doing a Belushi impression, more or less. And he said, yeah, I know, he picked it up right away. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to pass out. Thanks for coming. I enjoyed having a little chat. It's my science background. I've gotten it really good at all science. Because I had to. I can't fuck up. It was just to heal my own brain and person. But also I enjoy reading about physics as well. But no, I never even got a science education, like not even in little school, because I'm from a shitty town. So. Yeah. I'm sorry, Megan Audrey 82. Petroleum engineering degree, that sounds exciting. Is that like for fracking? Are you gonna make it better? Is it going to be safer? I guess you're the guy. I know who you are. You're the guy who's going to be going to fit the pipeline, right? Because I know, because they put that on my uncle's land in South Dakota, and he watched them. He said there were so many dudes kicking around doing little measurements and safety checks and stuff. I bet you're that dude, right? That actually sounds pretty cool, honestly. That's who you are? Cool. Yeah. Well, now I feel bad about leaving because this one chick is like, but I just got here. And I'm like, oh. Okay, but I'm going to probably upload this live onto YouTube because sometimes they let me download the lives after I do them, and sometimes they don't. It did last time. Telling people what to do on oil rigs. Yeah, well, they need as many safety dudes as they can get. Like, so it's actually pretty, like, if he does a good job at his job, and no one is allowed to be bitchy about oil. Oh, you simulate. Oh, Jesus, that sounds complicated. Oh, stimulation. Oh. So you're the guy who figures out exactly which vibration to use on a fracking rig? Sounds I'm a little bit scared. That does sound really, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds interesting. Also, you know, it's a little bit evil, but also interesting. I'll have to look up fracture stimulation. We'll get you some weed seeds. Just try not to be too high on the oil rig, okay? You can be a little bit high, but not too high. Chilling in Houston or LA doing finite element analysis, telling them chumps what to do. Well, somebody, yeah, as many dudes like you that there as there are, is probably better, like more of that, you know. Should make absolutely sure. Since we're all obviously so dependent on oil, so anything we can do to make it safer, obviously. Okay, guys, now I really gotta pass out, but yeah, make sure those dudes do what you say, and don't be afraid to be too hard on them. Because when you're a younger person coming in, you just got your education, they're gonna tell you, they're gonna be talking shit. You actually, with your education fresh, you do fucking know more than they do. So, don't cave. That's what I gotta say. Alright, see you guys.